Good morning, Lisa Renee here. How's everybody doing today? Have you ever wondered if you can ever have a better life? If you could ever get fit again? If you could ever, after 60, what are we gonna do? You worry about having money for retirement. I know I do because I don't have a savings. I don't have a retirement coming. And such a security, yeah, that's something to look forward to, living in poverty, huh? Ladies and gents, if you're over 60, I want you to give something a try. I've got a new blog post up called Thoughts Become Things, Unleashing the Law of Attraction Through Affirmations. I know. If you never even thought or considered doing affirmations to create your future self, I want you to rethink it right now. So let's go over the law of attraction. What is that? It is an actual universal law. I'm going to read you what I have on my blog post, just about what the law of attraction is. The law of attraction is defined as like attracts like. And positive thoughts bring positive experience, and negative thoughts bring negative experiences into your life. Affirmations are positive statements that are repeated to oneself to manifest a particular outcome. When combined, the law of attraction and affirmations will help individuals focus on positive thoughts and attract positive experiences. Isn't that what you want? I know I do. And I've been remiss in staying consistent with stating my affirmations. I have an affirmations list that when I focus and say it, you got to say it out loud. Something about the voice and the brain connection. The voice, when you say words, the brain believes it. So if you're consistently saying it out loud, it's very powerful. Reading and writing is helpful too if you do that along with the verbalization of your affirmations. I have a list that I say every morning, and then in the evening I write out affirmations and statements that they are part of my future, and I'm making them a reality now by verbalizing I am statements. It's very important to not make statements like I will, because that's not something that you can feel now. If you say I am, then you can start feeling it. What you want to do is bring in the feeling to those I am statements. I am physically fit. I am. So that's just the beginning, but let's go a little deeper into this, okay? So one of the most powerful starting points for personal transformation after the age of 60 is setting clear intentions. And it can be referred to as goals, but it's what you want to achieve. You have to be very specific and very clear. So you're going to have to ask yourself some questions, some deep questions. Questions about what brings you happiness, what brings you joy, what do you want to achieve and accomplish? Do you want to create a business? Do you want to have a more physically fit body? Do you want to, I had an earlier video that I posted on our wellness journey about giving up or cutting way back on alcohol. I'm a fairly heavy drinker of wine when I do drink wine. So that is not beneficial to my future of being physically fit. So I would have to have that as an intention. That is my intention. That is my goal. So you got to get really clear on what you want. Do you want to create a new business? Do you want to be a YouTuber? Do you want to start a YouTube business like I have? Do you want to start blogging like I do? It's something that you have to be clear on. And the answers to these questions are going to help you develop and create your own affirmations. So we have years of wisdom by this point. Decades, right? So it's about leveraging that wisdom and help propel us forward. So what I want to do is make and take daily action steps towards my goals. So once you figured out what your goals are, Now it's time to decide, what am I going to do what are the steps I'm going to take to reach that goal? Well, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Affirmations aren't just throwaway lines you mumble in the morning. They're potent statements that, when done correctly and verbally, and preferably while you're looking at yourself in the mirror and actually feeling and visualizing what you're saying, that they can actually make it easier to achieve your goals. Think for a moment. When you have completely focused on buying a new car, say Jeep Grand Cherokee. I had one for years. And so everything you look at and research and read and watch online or on TV is about Jeep Grand Cherokees. Even your specific color. Maybe it's a white one. I had a white one. So now, since that's in your brain, you've been focused on it so hard, what do you see when you drive around everywhere? Jeep Grand Cherokees, white. You see them everywhere. And this is a universal law of attraction. You are so focused on what you want that it starts showing up everywhere. And it happens in all areas. Perhaps you put yourself into a better position by affirming that, you are an online YouTube sensation. Maybe you go viral. I don't know, whatever it is. But then you start opening yourself up to opportunities that present themselves. And they could be small, but you learn to recognize them. So it's very important that you pay attention to what affirmations you are creating. You're actually scripting your life's next chapters. So you have to be careful, and you want these pages to be filled with vitality, characters, and experiences that enrich you. And so that's how you got to make sure what you're putting into the verbiage that you create, it's going to be important to you. That's why it's important to set goals. Got to do that first. There is actually a great book out there that I've read, and I've actually adapted some of her affirmations to make them my own. It's called Coffee Self-Talk. Coffee Self-Talk. I'll put that link below. And it's by Kristen Helmstetter. So if you go to the link below, it's on Amazon. You can download the audio, or you can get a hardcover. I had a paperback, but the last time I looked, they don't even offer the paperback anymore. But there's all kinds of chapters about different areas of life: your health, your love, your work, your success, your happiness. And each category has specific affirmations that she's created that you can take and use for your own. Now, I've adapted a lot of what she offers to make my own list, and it incorporates some health, some in areas of business, some in personal growth, and I have just found what works for me. So it's important you find what works for you. And like I said before, I am statements are extremely powerful. So make sure you make them all present tense. You're stating them like they're already happening or have happened, and you're living it. That's very important. And so then the next thing you need to add to this is visualization. When you're actually creating the affirmations, you need to visualize in your mind. There's, what's her name? Natalie Ledwell. I'm probably butchering her name, but she has created something called Mind Movies. And you can go Google that, check it out. But you can actually create your own movie with affirmations and watch it over and over and over. So you can create pictures or video clips of what you want in each area of life. And it's like a mind movie. So when you're stating your affirmations, you actually have to feel, see it. See it. I am physically fit. See yourself as that would mean. What would it mean if you had complete health, vitality, and physical fitness? See it and feel it. That's very important to this part of this whole law of attraction. And also gratitude. Gratitude statements are like a pillar and help you build a happier and a more positive way of being. You have to find gratitude in each and every day. At the end of my day, I have a journal, and at the end of the day, I write down everything I'm grateful for that I can think of that will fill that page. And it's from everything like, I've said it before, you've heard me before. I have pretty bad bunions on both feet. And when the bones are shifting, they shift on occasion. So once they are shifting, it could be very painful. So what I feel grateful for is that I'm still able to walk. I am so grateful I can walk, no matter, what's going on with my feet. I am grateful I have a warm bed to sleep in tonight. A lot of people don't. Anything that you're grateful for, a success you had, something that happened in your day, your grandchildren's hugs, your dogs. My dogs are like huge for keeping me uplifted and positive, and I'm so thankful for them. So it's important to remember that you must align your thoughts with your desires, but that's just part of the equation. The thoughts and words must be made with action in the real world. You've actually got to do something towards what your thoughts and your words to achieve those things that you really want for your future. Remember, we're crafting our future. We're creating it. And the way to do this is to eliminate or highly reduce negativity in your life, even if that's a person. There are times, even in my own home, I have to just remove myself from a situation and change my mind. You can't be sucked into somebody else's negativity. They're projecting it on you, and you can't be sucked into that. So that's important too. All right, guys. So I do have the link to the full blog post below. And I want you all to start thinking about creating your own affirmations. And remember, age truly is just a number. When it comes to the law of attraction at 60 years and beyond, you are equipped with a wealth of experience and insight and resilience. And that can make your intentions and affirmations even more potent. So keep those things in mind as well. And I hope you join me tomorrow for day 4 of the wellness journey. We'll see what tomorrow brings. Bye-bye.